We are Central Asia Metals, commonly known as CAML, and we are a low-cost copper, zinc and lead producer from our two operations, the Kounrad dump leach, solvent extraction and electro-winning, or SXEW, copper recovery plant in Kazakhstan and the Sasa zinc and lead mine in North Macedonia. Our purpose is to produce the base metals which are essential for modern living, profitably and in a safe and sustainable environment for all of our stakeholders. CAML listed on London's AIM market in 2010, and our successful, low-cost operations have enabled the company to adopt a strong dividend policy, which has become essential to CAML's philosophy. Additionally, as we have created an excellent platform from which to grow, we're also committed to assessing further growth opportunities. Our commitment to sustainability and the communities that we operate in is also core to our business. And at CAML, we appreciate the importance of integrating sustainability and good standards of corporate governance into all of our activities. We continue to operate in a transparent manner with the annual publishing of a sustainability report, which is now in its third year. We've aligned our key sustainability targets, delivering value through stewardship, maintaining health and safety, focusing on our people, caring for the environment, and unlocking value for our communities with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals: no poverty, good health and well-being, quality education, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, and climate action. The health and safety and well-being of our employees continues to be our priority. The safety of our workforce has been identified as the single most material issue and is at the heart of everything we do. We are working towards our ultimate goal of achieving zero harm in the workplace for all employees, contractors and visitors. Our community support programs, the Sasa Foundation and the Kounrad Foundation, help build strong and constructive relationships between Central Asia Metals and the communities we operate in. We look to contribute to the economic strength of the local communities by hiring locally, providing fair wages and benefits, procuring from local supply chains, and paying taxes and royalties. We also aim to contribute to socio-economic development through education and internship opportunities and local community investment. We operate in a sustainable manner and place a focus on caring for the environment. Through implemented strategies, we aim to reduce our environmental impact and have comprehensive environmental management systems in place at both operations that monitor and measure environmental aspects such as water, air quality, soils, biodiversity, hazardous material handling, waste generation and recycling, greenhouse gas emissions and energy efficiency. We have targets to reach 50% reduction in group greenhouse gas emissions by 2030 and net zero by 2050. CAML began constructing the Kounrad project in 2010 and produced first copper in April 2012. It is close to the city of Balkhash in central Kazakhstan. The project was built on time and on budget and has produced copper continuously since then. Over 100,000 tonnes of copper cathode have been produced from what was waste. Annual production is in the order of 12,500 to 13,500 tonnes of copper cathode, at costs that are well within the lowest quartile globally. At Kounrad, we have over 300 employees, and all employees are Kazakh, with the majority of our workforce being from the local Kounrad village and Balkhash. The processes we use to produce copper are in situ leaching and solvent extraction and electro-winning, otherwise known as SXEW, which is a commonly used process. First, a weak acid solution is distributed evenly over the top of the waste dumps through an extensive network of dripper pipes. The copper within the rock is leached out by the acidic solution that slowly drains through the dump until it reaches the natural ground level and then flows out from under the dump, following the natural bedrock gradient and into a thick plastic-lined collector trench which runs along the edge of the dumps. From the collector trench, the solution, now called pregnant leach solution, is pumped into storage ponds and then onto the processing plant to begin the solvent extraction stage of the process, which concentrates a copper-rich solution that is then pumped to the electro-winning building, where it is plated by electrolysis in a series of cells that are similar in look to a large car battery. Placed inside these cells are lead anode plates and stainless steel cathode sheets. As the electric current runs through the electrolyte, the copper molecules attach themselves to the cathodes and sheets of at least 99.998% purity copper are formed. We view Kazakhstan as a great place to do business. We have a loyal and experienced workforce with mining in their heritage, and we operate in a mining-friendly jurisdiction. In November 2017, we acquired the Sasa zinc and lead mine in North Macedonia, located in the east of the country close to Bulgaria. It is a mechanised underground mine with a long life through to 2038, employing over 700 people, of which 90% are from the local town. Since purchasing the mine, we have made many incremental improvements which have resulted in a more efficient and modern operation. Such examples are introducing 3D computer software, modernising the on-site laboratory, adding a new mill and new crusher, and a fleet replacement process to replace older underground equipment. The mine produces between 20,000 and 22,000 tonnes of zinc in concentrate and 27,000 and 29,000 tonnes of lead in concentrate per annum, and production costs sit at around the lowest industry quartile. The current method used to mine the ore is called sublevel caving, which allows the rock above the ore body to naturally cave in after the ore has been mucked out. 70% of the ore is sent by ore passes to a lower level in the mine and then transported by rail trucks to the Golema Reka shaft for hoisting. The other 30% of ore is trucked to the surface. The ore in the processing plant passes through the initial crushing and screening stages and then through to the mills, rod mills, spirals and ball mills to achieve ore of the right size for the flotation cells, about 74 micron. The flotation cells produce two concentrates, a lead concentrate which also contains silver and a zinc concentrate. The flotation product is then filter pressed to remove almost all of the moisture and then stockpiled in sheds ready to be collected and loaded onto road wagons for transportation and sale to smelters. Tailings that the processing plant produces are stored on site in downstream tailings storage facilities. We have fully complied with the Church of England tailings disclosure, and we have committed to adhering to the new global industry standard on tailings management in 2024. Following a life of mine review, the CAML board has taken the decision to transition the mining method to cut and fill stoping, which will not only result in maximum recovery of mineral resources, but will also enable safer operating practices as well as a more environmental and socially responsible approach to tailings disposal. As a result of the technical work undertaken to support this transition, we have been able to commit to water and waste management improvement targets at Sasa as well. By the end of 2026, we target a 75% reduction in surface water abstraction, and we commit to storing 70% of our tailings in a more environmentally friendly manner. In North Macedonia, Sasa is a large and important business which contributes meaningfully to the economy. We believe it's a positive place to do business and a prospective country in terms of its geology and potential for economic development. CAML has been paying a dividend since 2012 and by the end of 2021 had paid over $256 million to its supportive shareholders. Dividend payments remain an important component of CAML's capital allocation strategy, and the company has a dividend policy whereby it will return between 30 to 50% of annual free cash flow. Deleveraging is also important to us, and since acquiring Sasa and taking on almost $200 million in debt, we will have repaid this corporate debt facility in August 2022. As part of our capital allocation strategy, we are also committed to assessing new opportunities for growth and have a very good platform from which to grow by acquisition. We adopt a prudent, analytical approach to M&A and are not in a rush to grow with too high quality and long life assets, and any future acquisition would need to add value to the company.
We at Central Asia Metals are extremely proud of the business that we've created. It's a business where robust operational performance, low-cost production across a diversified portfolio, strong margins and free cash flow generation and a focus on sustainability is synonymous with everything that we do.
It is a successful business model that our experienced leadership team and dedicated workforce will continue to implement whilst actively looking for exciting future opportunities that will enhance the company.
We look forward to continuing to unlock value in providing the metals that are essential for modern day living.